This story is about a girl named Macy, who deeply loved her boyfriend Chase and his daughter Evie. Chase and Evie cared a lot about Macy too, and today, Chase had finally decided that he was going to propose to her and ask her to marry him. He drops his daughter off at his sister Sadie's house and tells her that he's taking Macy on a trekking trip into a forest where no one has ever gone before. Macy loves trekking, and Chase plans to propose to her right in the middle of the forest. While Chase is busy planning everything, on the other hand, Macy already has a hint about what's coming. She talks to her sister and tells her that she saw a wedding ring in Chase's bag and she thinks he's going to propose today. But she's really nervous and doesn't know what to do. Her sister reassures her, saying Chase is a great guy and she should say yes. Macy slowly starts believing that Chase truly loves her. Finally, Chase takes Macy deep into that mysterious forest. His plan is clear: to propose to her right in the heart of it. Both of them are happy, but they have no idea that someone or something might already be living near that forest. And what it can do, you'll find out soon. As they enter the forest, they notice something strange: dolls hanging from trees in a very unusual way. Neither of them understands what's going on. Chase assumes it might be part of some kind of shoot or project, and that's why the dolls are placed there. Macy even likes a couple of the dolls and jokingly says they should take them home. But soon, Chase leads her to a spot near the shore, ready to propose. Everything is set, but just before he can take out the ring, they hear someone singing. At first, they ignore it. Then, they hear it again. And again. The singing is getting closer. Chase tells Macy, "I'll go check who it is." Macy tries to stop him, but he doesn't listen. Chase starts following the sound, moving deeper into the area, looking around, but there's no one there. The poor guy had no idea he was walking straight toward his death. Suddenly, a shadow appears and attacks Chase. Meanwhile, quite a bit of time has passed, but Chase still hasn't come back. Mez starts getting worried about him. The music is still playing, but there's no sign of Chase anywhere. Mez moves forward, searching for him, and finally reaches a place filled with not just one, but several dolls. There's also a pit there, and inside it, she sees a decapitated body. The sight makes Mez scream. And then, she finally comes face to face with Dolly, the one you could call the demon of this forest. Anyone who stands before Dolly meets only one fate: a painful and terrifying death. Why is Dolly like this? What exactly is she? Be patient, everything will be revealed slowly. Mez is terrified after seeing Dolly. She asks her, "Where is Chase? What did you do to him?" Dolly points and shows her. When Mez looks, she sees Chase, his jaw torn apart into 2 pieces. It's something Mez has never seen in her life. She tries to run, but Dolly knocks her unconscious. After some time, Mez regains consciousness and finds herself in a room filled with dolls. She realizes Dolly brought her here. She starts screaming, "Please let me go, forgive me, let me leave, someone help me." But no one comes. Then suddenly she hears a voice from the next room, a man's voice. He tells Mez that Dolly has imprisoned him too. Mez asks why Dolly is doing all this. What does she want? The man explains that Dolly is a psycho killer obsessed with dolls. But she doesn't collect plastic dolls, she turns humans into her dolls. And now, Mez is her new doll. He warns her Dolly will keep her here, play with her, and if she refuses, she can do things far worse than she can imagine. Hearing this, Mez becomes even more terrified. She asks how to escape. The man tells her the house is locked, and there's only one key. It's in the basement. If she can somehow get there, they both might be able to escape. He pleads, "Don't forget me. She'll kill me too." As they're talking, Mez suddenly hears something. Dolly is coming. It's probably time for her game again. Dolly approaches Mez, ready to play. Remember those doll games? That's exactly what she wants to play with Mez. She takes Mez outside, feeds her and gives her water, but this is only the beginning of a much darker game. Mace is terrified. She's just waiting for the right moment, and finally, she gets it. She grabs a knife and attacks Dolly, knocking her down before running toward the basement. Dolly chases after her, but Mace strikes her again. For a moment, it looks like Dolly is unconscious. Mace goes back to the same room where she saw that man. He tells her to go downstairs. He says she'll definitely find the key in the basement. Mace heads down, where she discovers Dolly's twisted doll collection, but these aren't normal dolls. They have human heads on them. Just imagine how dangerous Dolly really is. Mace looks around frantically and finally finds the key. But it's too late. Dolly regains consciousness and attacks her. Mace tries desperately to defend herself, but Dolly is furious now. She lashes out, injuring Mace badly. Her ear is torn and bleeding. Dolly then gestures to her, as if to say, "Stay here, play with me, eat with me, but don't even think about leaving. Because if you do, I'll make you suffer." Mace realizes that fighting Dolly right now would be a huge mistake. She also notices something important. Dolly has turned that key into a necklace and is wearing it around her neck. Now Mace has no choice but to wait for the perfect moment, not even knowing if she'll survive. Meanwhile, in the forest, Chase regains consciousness. His jaw is completely broken, but despite the pain, he still loves Mace and starts wandering through the forest searching for her, without even knowing where she is. Finally, in the morning, Mace sees that Dolly is asleep. Quietly, she removes the key from Dolly's neck. Now she needs to escape as fast as possible. But then she remembers that man. He's still trapped here too. She opens the room and finds him chained up. She asks why Dolly has kept him imprisoned. The man tells her that ever since Dolly's mother died, she's been like this. That confuses Mace. How does he know so much about Dolly? When she asks him, he says, "Free me first. Once we get out of here, I'll tell you everything. There's no time right now. If she wakes up, she won't let anyone leave." Terrified, Mace unties him. But she has no idea. This man isn't just anyone. He's Dolly's father. You heard that right. That was Dolly's father. Just imagine, if the daughter is like that, what must the father be like? He was a complete monster too. But he also knew that Dolly would kill him, and Dolly had only one weakness, her doll. So he grabs Maz and starts shouting, "Dolly! Dolly! Where are you? Come out! If you don't come out, I'll kill your favorite doll." Now Maz realizes that this man is also a psycho killer. He tells her, "I'm the one who killed Dolly's mother, and when she got the chance, Dolly locked me up. But I'm her father. I'm an even bigger psycho than she is. First, I'll kill Dolly, then I'll kill you, and then I'll leave this place." He keeps yelling, "Dolly, if you don't come out, I'll kill your favorite doll." After a lot of shouting, Dolly finally shows up. Her father blackmails her, saying if she comes any closer, he'll kill the doll. Dolly, who deeply loves that doll, stops, and he takes advantage of that moment and starts attacking her. He wants to kill her just like he killed her mother. Seeing all this, Maz feels pity for Dolly and tries to save her. That only makes her father angrier. But before he can kill Maz, Dolly suddenly tears her father's body apart. Yes, you heard that right. She rips him apart with just one hand. Just imagine how powerful she must be, how much strength she has. Seeing this, Maz is terrified. Now Dolly is furious because Maz betrayed her. She set her father free. Dolly wants to kill Maz, and not just kill her, but make her suffer. But before she can do that, Chase finally arrives outside the house. He shouts Maz's name. Hearing him gives Maz the courage to act. She breaks the window and jumps down. Finally, she reaches Chase, but he's in terrible condition. His body, his face, even his jaw is split into two pieces. Still, Maz loves him deeply. She tells him she even found his ring, and she will marry him, but first, they need to get out of there. Chase and Maz try to escape, but do you think Dolly will let her prey go? Not a chance. Dolly chases after them and attacks both of them. Chase is already badly injured, there's not much he can do. But he still loves Maz. He shouts, "Come at me. Attack me." Chase knew that if he sacrificed himself, it would give Mace a chance to escape. Hearing this, Dolly gets furious and brutally rips Chase's jaw apart, killing him on the spot. Seeing this, Miss screams in horror. But what can she even do? She runs for her life. desperate to somehow escape from that nightmare. But how is she supposed to get out? Behind her is Dolly, who knows this forest better than anyone, and Mace, who has just entered this place for the first time, tries her best to run. But eventually, Mace falls into a pit, one where Dolly had buried her own mother's body. Soon, Dolly arrives there and attacks Mace. In a desperate attempt to survive, Mace grabs Dolly's mother's corpse, and that turns out to be Dolly's weakness. Mace realizes this and uses it against her, attacking Dolly, injuring her, and finally managing to escape. Somehow, Mace makes it to the highway, and luckily for her, there's a police officer there. She tells him everything, and he's about to take her away from that place. But what do you think? Is the story over? Not yet. Dolly isn't the kind to let her prey escape so easily. She shows up, kills the police officer first, and now she's after Mace. She tries hard to drag Mace out of the car, but Mace manages to start the engine just in time. When Dolly realizes Mace is about to escape, she suddenly changes her tone and says, "Don't go, please, don't leave. We're good friends, right? Stay here with me." But now, Mace isn't listening anymore. She drives forward, hitting Dolly and knocking her unconscious. Then Mace steps out of the car, removes Chase's ring from Dolly's hand, the same ring Dolly had taken from him, and leaves with it. The man she loved, Chase, is gone from this world, and she just survived an encounter with one of the most dangerous psycho killers imaginable. But wait, Dolly is still alive. The forest is still there. The story may be over, but I think this definitely deserves a part 2. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to this channel for more stories like this.